the man found a set of numbers from the darts. He entered the numbers into the storage locker and got a strange cup. He found a groove at the bottom of the cup. According to the mission prompt, they immediately bought some ice cubes and put them in the cup. Then, following the mission prompt on the mobile phone, they went to the seaside park. At this time, they didn't realize that they had already been surrounded by the police. It turned out that just 2 hours ago, a laboratory assistant of a biotech company also received a spy mission, asking her to take out the B13 biological sample from the laboratory. Unfortunately, she met Officer Gao from the National Security Agency. The girl panicked and ran into the toilet. Then she took out a syringe from her pocket and injected the liquid inside into something. Little did she know that her actions had been completely exposed under the surveillance camera. Officer Gao was just about to send someone to arrest her when something strange happened. When she passed through the security check, nothing abnormal was found. Officer Gao had no choice but to let her go and asked his colleagues to keep an eye on her secretly. Subsequently, the girl went to the backyard of the laboratory. While pretending to tie her shoelaces, she picked up the previously dropped needle and the sample. Then they chased her to the seaside park. However, what everyone didn't expect was that the man who participated in this mission together was actually Officer Gao's cousin, Huang Zicheng. After they got the biological sample, they received a new mission, which was to go to Bangkok. In order to prevent the national secrets from being leaked, Officer Gao immediately led the inspection personnel to stop their bags. Then they found the sample in the thermos and carried out the inspection. But the inspection showed that it was just honey water. Why did the sample taken out from the laboratory turn into honey water? After his colleagues screened the surveillance footage of the laboratory, they found that these spies were very clever. It turned out that after the laboratory assistant, Xiaoye, dropped the sample, a male cleaner came to the scene and took away the biological sample. Officer Gao immediately used the surveillance to find the location of the suspect. They found a suspicious freezer truck because the suspect had stayed there for a while. Perhaps the spy had handed the sample to the driver of the freezer truck. They verified this guess through the video. Then they followed the freezer truck all the way to the seafood market. In order not to arouse suspicion, they pretended to be supermarket owners and wanted to take a look at the other party's warehouse inventory. Unexpectedly, the boss readily agreed to their request. He said that his tuna was exported to Southeast Asia and other places. Since they didn't find anything abnormal, they had to add the other party's contact information and then conduct real-time monitoring of his mobile phone.